Namaste. My name is Alex Bogart, and this is a 30-minute power yoga session. Go ahead and like and subscribe to Yoga with Alex Bogart. And if you like this class, then you can visit me in studio at Ohana Yoga of Moncks Corner, South Carolina. Or if you're a little far away, why don't you check out our website, ohanayogachs.com, and view our schedule, because many of the classes that I teach are offered virtually. So you can join me virtually for a live class throughout the week. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. You see no props on the floor with me. Let's begin. So we're going to get started here, laying on our back in Shavasana. Bringing your feet as wide as your mat. Gently laying down, arms by your side. Snuggle those shoulder blades under and close your eyes. And just settle in here with your breath. Try to soften with each exhale the shoulders, jaw. Begin to deepen your breath. Throughout this power yoga session, be moving slowly through the first vinyasa and through the first set of standing poses. We'll add on to our sequence as you progress in the class. Go a little faster. But I encourage you throughout your practice to listen to your body. You'll learn as you go through a yoga class, there's a difference between what your body wants and what your ego wants. The ego wants to go further and further and further. There's really no limit. It wants to prove something. Your body just wants to do what feels good and right. So throughout this class, just checking in with that and asking yourself the question, is this what my body wants, or is this what my ego wants me to do? Coming into this full body stretch here, reach your arms up and over, interlock your fingers. Pull your hands away from your head, point your toes, arch your back. And then begin to draw the knees in towards the chest. Wrap your arms around your legs and rock side to side, massaging the lower back. Keep that right knee pulled in towards the chest. Interlock the fingers right underneath the knee, and then extend the left leg. Both feet are flexed. Showing some love to this right hip socket. Breathe here. And then draw that left knee in towards the chest. Same thing, other side. Stretch out that right leg, both feet flexed. Pull that left knee in a little bit closer. And then draw that right knee back in towards the chest. You're going to straighten both legs. Wrap your hands around the backs of the legs. We're going to have a little fun rocking along the spine here. Massaging the full spine against the floor. And see if you can get even more momentum rocking up into the sits bones. Now, the next time you come into the sits bones, hold it here, Navasana boat pose. Engage your core, straighten the legs, reach your hands forward. Rolling the shoulders back and down. On your next inhale, reach your hands up, and exhale, twist to your right, arms to a T. Keep your legs still here. Breathing here. On your next inhale, come back to center, and exhale, twist to the left. Breathe here. One more time, inhale back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center, and exhale to the left. Inhale to center, cross those ankles, roll forward, tabletop. From tabletop, you're going to come into some cat and cow. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze high for cow. Exhale, round the back chin to chest cat. And close your eyes. Flow with your breath between cat and cow, warming up this lower back, the shoulders. Do any other organic movement that feels good. Maybe you shift those hips side to side, gazing to the back of the mat. Find stillness here. From here, tuck your toes, hips high, downward facing dog. In your down dog, begin to pedal it out, stretching your hamstrings. Finding stillness, press the upper body back towards the tops of the legs. Gaze between the legs here. And from here, bend your knees. Gaze to the top of the mat. Begin to tiptoe all the way forward, forward fold. Bending those knees generously here, bringing the chest down towards the tops of the legs, and then begin to ragdoll, swing side to side. Find stillness, releasing your hands to the floor. Feet are hip distance apart. On your next inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise, sweep your arms up. Exhale, Tadasana, standing tall, arms by your side, fingers spread nice and wide. Coming into your first sun salutation. Inhale, sweep your arms up, palms touch. Exhale, fold over the legs, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, stepping back, high plank, shoulders over wrist. Breathing here into your high plank. Engage your core. And then on your next exhale, bend into those elbows. Allow them to graze the rib cage as you lower down and untuck your toes. Inhale, lift your head and your chest, baby cobra. Squeeze the elbows in towards the rib cage. And on your next exhale, lower down, tuck your toes, pushing back to high plank. Breathing here in high plank. And on your exhale, pushing back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, gaze to the top of the mat, tiptoe or big step. You're in a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, sweep your arms up. Exhale, Tadasana, standing tall. We're going to do this sun salutation 2 more times. We'll go a little bit quicker this time. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Exhale, lower down or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, pushing back, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, gaze to the top of the mat. Baby step or big step, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise, sweep your arms up. Exhale, Tadasana. Doing this 1 more time. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Plant your hands, step or hop back this time, taking your flow. And meeting in a downward facing dog. From here, drop your knees into child's pose. We're going to breathe here for about 3 or 4 rounds of breath. Reconnecting with your breath. And then shifting forward, back into your downward facing dog. From here, right leg high, 3-legged dog. Bend your knee, open the hip, knee circles either direction. And then reverse the direction. Straighten your right leg, 3-legged dog. Your hips are squared towards the floor. We're going to begin to shift forward into a high plank, bringing your right knee towards that right elbow. Mountain climber plank. And then back to 3-legged dog. 1 more time, right knee towards right elbow. Back to 3-legged dog. This time you're going to shift forward, cross the right knee across the body towards the left elbow. Back to three-legged dog. Doing this one more time. Right knee towards the left elbow. Back to three-legged dog. Lower the right foot down, downward facing dog. Same thing other side. Left foot high, three-legged dog. Left knee, left elbow. Back to three-legged dog. Left knee, left elbow. Back to three-legged dog. Left knee towards the right elbow for a twist. Back to three-legged dog. One more time. Left knee, right elbow. Three-legged dog. Drop the foot down, downward facing dog. Stay here or take your flow. Shifting forward, high plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. And everyone meeting child's pose. Breathe. Reconnecting with your breath. You don't want to just go full force the entire class time. You're going to burn out very quickly. I had to learn that the hard way. Remember, we're listening to the body, not the ego. The ego says, don't pause, don't breathe, just keep going. The body wants to move and then breathe for just a moment. Now, begin to shift forward to tabletop, meet me back in downward facing dog. We're going to add on to that three-legged dog sequence. On your next inhale, right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. And exhale, step the foot between the hands. You're in a low runner's lunge. Coming into warrior two, drop that left heel down and pivot. Arms to a T, gaze to that right middle finger. I'm just going to twist around so you can see the front part of my body. Now here in your warrior two, look at your right knee, make sure it's not past the right ankle. And then from here, reverse the warrior. Back to warrior two. One more time, reverse your warrior. Back to warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down, frame the right foot left, like high standing split. Exhale, tap the left knee down towards the right ankle, Kundalini squat. Inhale, extend. One more time. Exhale, Kundalini squat. Inhale, extend. Now from here, notice your right ankle. Have a little micro bend in that right ankle and your right knee, and keep your gaze down towards the floor. Lift your left arm out. Coming into airplane arms, lift your right arm out to the side. Feel the wiggle and wobble in that right leg. We're not quite warrior three. See if you can slowly rise, bending into the left knee for stork. Left foot flexed, hands to heart. And slowly lower that left foot down. Shake out the feet here. Stand tall here, mountain pose, Tadasana. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, full plant your hands. Step or hop back, high plank, and take your flow. Meeting in child's pose. Breathing here, showing kindness to your body. Maybe you rock your forehead side to side on the mat. Just breathe. As you come into the other side, shift forward, tabletop, back to downward facing dog. From here, inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, left knee to right. Inhale to three-legged. And exhale, step your foot between your hands. Low runner's lunge. As you rise into warrior two, pivot that right heel down, arms to a T, gaze to that left middle finger. From here, reverse the warrior, right hand to right leg. Back to warrior two. One more time, reverse the warrior. Warrior two. Cartwheel your hands down. Frame that left foot, right leg is high, standing split. Micro bend in the left knee. On your next exhale, tap the right knee down towards the ankle. Kundalini squat. On your next inhale, extend. One more time. Exhale, Kundalini. Inhale, extend. Micro bend in that left knee. Bring your right arm out, half airplane wing. Ground down into that left foot. Try to bring the left arm out. Nice little wiggle and wobble here. Breathe. As see if you could slowly rise. Bending into that right knee. Flex the foot into stork. I am wobbling here. That left leg is tired. Engage your core. And slowly lower that right leg down. Standing tall here, mountain pose. And just breathe. Just letting go. Maybe a cleansing breath here. Inhaling in through your nose. Open your mouth, sigh it out. One more time. Inhale in. Inhale, reach your hands high. Exhale, fold over the legs. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold, plant your hands, step or hop back, high plank, take your flow or child's pose, where we will all meet. Once you come to downward facing dog, drop those knees, big toes touch, child's pose. And just breathe. Walking your hands to the far right side of the mat. Left hand can stack on right. Lean into that left shoulder and breathe. And walking your hands to the far left side. Right hand can stack on left. Lean into that right shoulder. We're going to do our standing sequence one more time. We're going to add on a couple of balancing poses before we come down onto the floor for our meditative deep stretch. So from here, begin to walk your hands back to center child's pose. Shift forward to tabletop, meet in downward facing dog. On your next inhale, right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale to three-legged. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Low runner's lunge and rise, warrior two. Reverse the warrior. Back to warrior two. One more time, reverse the warrior. Back to warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down, frame the right foot. Left leg high, standing split. On your next exhale, Kundalini squat. Inhale, extend. Exhale, Kundalini. Inhale, extend. Notice that right knee, little micro bend here. Protect that knee. Bring your right leg, your right arm out to the side. And the left arm, airplane arms. Feel the wobble in the leg. That just means you're building strength. I feel like I'm going to fall slowly. Rise into stork. Flex the left foot. Gazing forward. Engage your core. Bringing your hands to heart. Hang out here as I turn to face you. Now from here, take your peace fingers on your left hand to grab the big toe.
Now maybe you just hang out here, working on this balance. You see me. I feel like I'm about to fall right out of it every time I pull that knee in. Now before we come into what we call hand to big toe pose, notice your posture. Trying to reach the crown of the head up high to the ceiling. And maybe you're just working on holding onto the big toe and managing your balance. Or maybe you can extend your leg out in front of you. Right arm comes out to the side. You can keep a little bend in that left knee, especially if your hamstrings are super tight. Breathe here. And then with control, release, lower that left foot down, shake out the right leg. Standing tall here, mountain pose, arms by your side. Breathe. Cleansing breath, inhale in. Open the mouth. One more time, inhale. Open your eyes, inhale, extend. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step or hop back, high plank, take a flow. Meet and down dog. Breathe. On your next inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, step the foot between the hands, low runner's lunge. Rise to warrior two. Reverse the warrior. Warrior two. One more time, reverse the warrior. Back to warrior two. Cartwheel your hands down, frame the left foot. Right leg high, standing split. Micro bend in the left knee. On your next exhale, Kundalini. Inhale, extend. Exhale, Kundalini. Inhale, extend. Slowly bring the left arm out, half airplane wing. Micro bend in the left knee and the right arm comes out. Feel the wobble in the left leg. And slowly rise here to stork. Right knee bent, keep the right foot flexed, hand to heart. Hanging out here or coming into that hand to big toe pose. Right peace fingers, grab the big toe. Standing up as tall as you can and extending that right leg out in front of you. Bending into the knee if you need to. Breathing here. With control, releasing, lowering the foot down, shaking out the left leg. Standing tall, close your eyes. And just breathe. Listening to your body. And maybe your body has said during this practice, no, I'm not doing that. Absolutely not. You know what? That is a beautiful thing for you to listen to that and to say, no, I'm not doing that. Any class that you come to, whether it's here at Ohana Yoga or if it's at another yoga studio, if the studio or the teacher pushes you to do something that is beyond what your body is telling you to do, then guess what? That is not the class for you. That's not yoga. Yoga is honoring your body today. What does your body want? And I'm going to tell you what does my body want right now? A deep stretch right now. So inhale, reach your hands high. Exhale, fold over the legs. Plant your hands down, come into those hands and knees. Now from here, as we come into pigeon pose, cross that right leg in front of you and keep that foot flexed. Straighten out the left leg behind. You can bring those forearms down onto the mat if that's comfortable, or extend your hands forward and just allow your chin to fall to chest. Breathe.
and let go. Letting go of the ego. Listening less to the ego and listening more to the body. Two more rounds of breath. And one more. Pressing your hands into the mat here, coming down into that right hip, and extending both legs out into a letter V, feet flexed. As we come into this wide-legged forward fold, close your eyes and sit up tall. Reach the crown of the head high to the ceiling. And on your exhale, hinge at your hips, walking your hands forward. Feeling the stretch here in those inner thighs. When you found your edge, then allowing your chin to fall to chest. Breathing here. Begin to walk your hands towards that right leg as far as it feels good. Maybe your hands frame the leg. Keep your shoulders squared. And then walk your hands over towards that left leg. Hands can frame the leg if that feels good. Shoulders square. Breathing here. And walking your hands back to center. And rising here, bringing your soles of the feet to touch into a Baddha Konasana, bound angle. Hands come onto the legs. Just press those knees down as much as you comfortably can here. And gaze forward, reaching your crown of the head up high to the ceiling. And keep this nice straight neck and spine as you hinge at the hips, feeling the stretch in your inner thighs. And then allowing your chin to fall towards the chest. Breathe. Slowly rising here. Keep that left leg crossed in front of you. Foot is flexed. Coming into pigeon on the other side. You thought I forgot it. No, I did not. Straighten that right leg out behind you. Make sure the toes are untucked. Hands can stay on the mat if that's more comfortable, or bring your forearms down. Breathe. Trying to relax that left hip a little bit more. Three more rounds of breath. Two more. And one more. Pressing your hands into the hips, come into that left hip. Swing those legs around and with control, bend the knees, soles of the feet to the mat. And we're going to slowly lower down one vertebrae at a time. Try not to flop here. Draw your knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a hug. Coming into a spinal twist, arms to a T, and allow the knees to fall to the left. You need to put a blanket or pillow underneath that bottom leg, so. Keeping your right shoulder melted down towards the earth, sending your gaze over towards that right hand. With each exhale, just relaxing a little bit more.
Slowly using the core to roll back onto the spine, and then knees fall to the right. Left shoulder is melted down towards the earth, sending the gaze over towards the left hand. Releasing, using your core to roll back onto the spine, straightening your legs out, coming into that final pose of Shavasana. Snuggle the shoulder blades under. Allow the feet to just fall heavy to the sides. And allow the breath to return to its natural state. Allowing your thoughts to just be on the breath. No planning, no dwelling. With each exhale, emptying the mind and letting go. Letting go of where you think you should be right now and just embracing what is. May you find peace in body, mind, and spirit in your Shavasana. I will leave you here in your Shavasana. Please stay in this pose for 3 to 4 minutes, just breathing and letting yourself be. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Yoga with Alex Bogart. And remember, ohanayogachs.com. Check out our schedule and attend a virtual class if you are not in the Charleston area. I look forward to seeing you soon. Namaste.